Hello again. I know, like two uploads within like half an hour time span. I have no way of time lapsing, by the way, so this is gonna be a long, painful video. Comments are gonna be enabled as usual, because I mean I'm gonna have filters on, because I don't want to see anything weird. But comments are gonna be on, so if you guys want to transcript this into like a document or something, feel free to do so. Just credit me or something. This could be easiest way, cheapest way that I have found anyway to beat Master Mode. Only on what's it called? The baseplate map. I haven't played this in a while, but from what I remember, it still works. Could be the easiest and most beginner friendly because you only need these. You need Nikoru, Sergeant, Magician, Technician, and Beacon because you know they're farms and it gets to a point after the first few waves that you really don't need extra money. So, I mean, for some things you do, don't say I'm bad at the game, but we're not going endless. We're just going normal, full completion of Master Mode. So, yeah, don't bully me, because I said you don't need extra money. Alright, let's go. So, Master, of course. Alpha Rose, that's what it's called. Yeah. No mutation. No mutation. Uh, yeah, okay. The, I, you guys are gonna get sick of me talking, because I'm gonna be doing it a lot more now. If I suddenly mute halfway through the video, it means my parents are back home and I have to be really quiet, or they're just too loud and they'll overpower me. Which is unfortunate, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And anyway, you can basically start with any of these, but for the sake of having an actual strategy to put down, we're gonna start with Magician. Wow, such involving gameplay, guys. The game is sucking me into it because a bunny girl is throwing cards at purple zombies. Guys, this is going to be the most epic gameplay video ever. Like, look how cool this is. But seriously, I don't know. I don't get tower defense games. Why are they so addicting when you think about it? They have like the most boring gameplay ever. You don't even really do much yourself. You just kind of watch a bunch of little guys with weapons just kill things. It's not. It's just. I know I'm sounding like biased, as if I could make an actually good game. Oh yeah, it's about time I announced that project I was announcing on my Discord server. It's a scratch game. Yeah. I I cannot make games on any other platform because I am so bad at coding. I mean I don't know any Lua, so I can't make a Roblox game or anything. But Scratch game, I'm really good with Scratch. Like I know how to use it really well, but unfortunately that's the only thing I know how to use really well. So yeah, Scratch game. How do I put this? Post-apocalyptic space Scratch cat. Um. I had an old game. I haven't told you guys. You guys probably won't know about it because none of you will know my old channel, which I deleted. Sure though. Yeah, 50 subscribers. Nobody knew it anyway. Um, it. That's where I told people about it. But of course, nobody knew me back then. So, are we in trouble here? No, no, we are not. Oh yes, we are. Well, that's embarrassing. They must have made some changes. I'll leave the sergeant back there, cause it's only $200 lost. It's like I can sell. Can't believe it. This game. I should have play. I really need to stop playing things. Like again, if I've had a break from them. But I used to play this all the time, so I forgot to. You guys, you just follow along with the video. If you need to slow it down, you can, because I have forgot to be telling you what I do, because that's how tutorials work, right? Right, guys? Yeah, this is gonna suck. This is actually gonna suck, like, 40 minutes long, probably. Gonna take me 2 hours to actually upload as well. Could be painful. Okay, maybe having a sergeant here is a good thing. Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, it's got Pierce. It's not the greatest position, honestly, but I keep forgetting they kind of revamped sergeants. So now instead of being good single target, it's multi-target and it's average. So it's not insane anymore. It's not like you may as well just use it over like more expensive towers because it was just that good and it buffed things. It buffed other sergeants. There are things that are a lot better than it, of course. Yeah, that's level 3, level 2. You will require some kind of macro, I guess. Oh, it's not macro, because you're not selling and rebuying. You know what I'm saying, right? Like, you'll need to be pretty quick to do what I do when you need to do it. Like, basically the exact timestamp. In some cases you won't, because it'll be, like, less important. But, yeah, you get the point. So now here, we're just gonna save up for shimmering cards, because we have no hidden detection, and that's really something you kind of need. Because this game is I mean, I don't want to say it, but it's basically just balloons, but Roblox, and it only has one path. The hiddens, they get insanely powerful, like, hiddens in TDS, they have, the highest hidden amount of health is 500, right? Is that, or 600, I think, for the hidden boss, or the ninja boss, or whatever. Whereas, yeah, we just got that, by the way. Whereas, in this game, it goes up to, like, 1,337 or something. And it gets even higher in, Endless. So, hiddens are pretty dangerous. Luckily, basically this entire loadout can hit hiddens. So, yeah. The reason why I'm uploading twice in, like, not that long of a period is that, again, this is, like, one of the only chances in probably next month that I'm gonna be able to upload while using my voice, and using my voice is something I really like to do. As you can tell, because I speak a lot, I just go off track. Yeah, level 3 technician. Please. I need to get better at this. I need to practice speaking about the things that I'm actually doing, so I can. This is supposed to be a tutorial, not you watch me play a game that would otherwise be completely unhelpful. Because Master Mode, Alpha Roads is. Most people do it for grinding or just for endless. Or this is a quick way you can get to main Master Mode, beat main Master Mode, and it's beginner friendly again, but. This would not work for endless. You'd probably get to like wave 150 maybe, and then you just die. You just die. But there's no tower. You know what? No, I'm stupid. I haven't played this in so long, so I really cannot say anything because I wouldn't really know anymore. But this is how I used to do it. So yeah, I would have brought Gunna to make this go by quicker, but you don't need it. You don't need it, and it's not exactly beginner friendly. Like, this is supposed to be like maybe 3 days after you played the game, and you are getting a bit ambitious, so you go for Master Mode. So this is how you beat it. But again, don't get overconfident, because when you unlock Grandmaster, people say it's easy, and I think it's easier than it should be. But don't arena devs, please, Billy, arena dev, you know? Please don't take that into account, what I just said, and don't take it literally. Don't actually make Grandmaster harder, because then it'll be impossible with, like, the slightest tweak. It's good where it is, because it it requires skill and good towers, but it's not so insane to the point where you'll just lose just because you played it. Like, there are probably so many different ways to beat it. So at least it's not just like one way. So yeah. Yeah, okay. This is going to be surprisingly short. I thought this would be 40-minute video, but maybe only it's gonna be, well, if I'm 20 minutes, 15 minutes if I speed this up. But again, I have no editing software that is capable of doing amazing things, because I want to get a free one, and I could get DaVinci Resolve because I have a phone, but I don't know if my mom would let me, or my parents in general. But, you know, if mom says no, I can always ask dad. Yeah, that always works. One of them always says yes. But anyway, right now, I mean, when I get DaVinci Resolve, it could be like, could be 6 years, 7 years, 10 years. I mean, it might not even exist then, but it has been existing for quite a while, so I will start making good videos eventually. I mean, some people like things like this, just small YouTubers who have no skill at actually being a YouTuber, just kind of getting along, just kind of doing their own thing, you know? Oh yeah, we maxed that, we upgraded that, and yeah. Alright, anyway, now we're gonna save up to max Magician, because its ability could really come in handy considering Rabbit Stampede is pretty good. Like, alright, the old Magician ability, it was reliable, but as soon as you hit, like, late mid-game, like, not late game, but, like, the further part of mid-game, like, wave 50 to 60, no, wave 50 to 75, like, it just couldn't perform because all of the enemies were basically either just useless to use the ability on because you could kill them quicker, or they had too high health for it to really be effective, because it could only take up things for 5,000 health, I'm pretty sure, and you may think, wow, Charlie, that's such a OP ability, but not when you have towers that, like Sergeant, and we're at max. If you just spam a bunch of them, you can just get like 500 DPS and kill it pretty quickly. That made no sense, but I think you guys can kind of get a hint from what I'm trying to say. But whereas Rabbit Stampede is so much better. Like 45,000 HP, it's pretty fast, and there's lots of them, so it's not like it's a one-off thing like the old Magician that is really good. I highly recommend you get Magician if you're just starting out. Like, this game is not the hardest tower defense in the world, I will say that. I get sad when they nerf things, but then again, here I am saying the game is a bit too easy. But I like how they update pretty frequently, and they add lots of new badges that kind of hard to get sometimes. I think it makes the game worth playing even after you basically got anything. And now here, wave 60, you're gonna be able to get Rabbit Stampede. Hopefully they don't change anything and this video just stops working. This video stops working? I mean, the strategy stops working. Okay, here we go, Rabbit Stampede. You don't really need to use it. I have miscalculated this entire thing. And honestly, this isn't even a calculated strat. I didn't do any planning for this. I'm gonna come clean. I'm just doing this out of random. I know these towers are pretty good, and I know for sure that if I use them right, they can definitely beat Master Mode, especially on the easiest map. Um, yeah, you should be able to win if you follow this strategy. You can save your rabbits for later, but or you can just spam them, but I wouldn't recommend that because calculated movements are better than. I mean, if I knew a Sun Tzu quote that was something similar to this, I would say it, but who the hell wants to read a 3,000 page long, 3,000 page long, 3,000, yeah, that is how you say it, 3,000 page long book about a dead guy who wrote some cool quotes. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I knew Sun Tzu quotes, I'd be saying them. Because they're kind of edgy and cool. Edgy isn't cool, guys. I am not an emo. The things that come out of my mouth aren't necessarily the things I try to say. In English class at my school, I am top of my grade. I'm not trying to brag, but, like, I'm really, really good at English, like, straight A's through in English. But when it comes to speaking, I don't know what comes to, like, spelling and stuff, spelling, grammar, like, writing, I'm absolutely gutted, but speaking is not my strong point. And you'd think with all the stage performances and stuff, it would be like, wow, he should be really good at speaking, but when I get on stage with my guitar, it's like, okay, I have to do this, I need to get this over done with, or I'm gonna have, like, a panic attack on stage. So I just kind of calm myself down, it's like, but this isn't on stage. So I don't really have a reason to be embarrassed, necessarily, because nobody but my friends who know who I am. So it's like, you can come to my school, go in front of, like, all the cool kids. There's not really any cool kids in my school, honestly. Like, the people consider the cool kids are usually the ones who bully people. And then and then eventually you think, oh, maybe this person is actually a cool kid, and then they, like, do something dumb. Then you're like, oh, damn, I was horribly wrong. Now, believe me, that happens a lot, especially when you get to this age. Everyone's, like, changing and stuff. No, not changing, like, you know, everyone's not just changing, just becoming different people, like, not who they originally were. This sounds so edgy, what the hell? But, yeah, we're at that age where people change. They decide who they want to be, they can be an absolute smart. What? No. I mean, yeah, they can be really smart if that's who they want to be. They can be a stupid person. I'm trying to watch my language because it sounds kind of goofy when you say the alternative for a donkey and call it, like, you may as well just call them a donkey. That is more of an insult than calling someone an ass. Anyway, people are deciding if they want to be a donkey, if they want to be really smart and successful, or they want to be famous, or they just want to be a nice person and stuff. And the sad thing is, a lot of people decide that they want to become a donkey. And look, Donkey from Shrek, great character, but that does not mean you should become the alternate word for his name and his species. Like, they're not acting like Donkey, because Donkey, I mean, he was an ass sometimes, but nor he was an ass all the time because he was a donkey. But he was a asshole sometimes, but people being one of those all the time, and it's sad. And I know I can't say anything, cause I have to admit I fall into that trap sometimes. I'm a baby rager sometimes, but yeah, I like getting things off my chest. Anyway, as you have probably been watching and not distracted by my very boring commentary, we have maxed the sergeant there, maxed the sergeant there. Now we got a beacon, and now we're gonna wait for the overdrive upgrade, which hopefully, if I'm not actually just stupid, we will get. And then we'll basically just be able to beat it. Like, it really won't be that hard after. When we get overdrive beacon, you can just basically just spam level 5 technicians if you're gonna have the money, or in my opinion, just get a bunch of sergeants because then their ability comes in handy. But yeah, there's probably someone who's a lot better than me in at the game. I mean, the person with 1,000 endless waves. Who the hell has the time for that? I mean, I have an anti-AFK macro, and I know Reaper can just survive. It just survives, like, it doesn't die when you sacrifice everything to it. But I don't have the time or the computer to get to wave 1,000. I actually errored the settings. Yeah, I don't understand how we did that. So as you can see, I just placed another sergeant. When the massive void gets into range of everything, so pretty much now, we're gonna use the sergeant ability, and yeah, you win. Congratulations, you don't even need to max this one, although, if you can, because I like doing it because of the satisfaction. Alright, anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate views, because, you know, my sub goal, 100, not by the end of this year, just at some point. Please don't make it like 10 years or yeah, sub goal 100, and I also like getting lots of views because I don't know, it gives me something to flex on, I guess, which I guess that's not the nicest thing to say, but it's true. Who doesn't like flexing on other people? But anyway, see ya. Have a good day or night or afternoon or whatever it is for you. Goodbye.